The Almighty has a deeply personal message for you today, a message that arrives not by chance, but by divine orchestration. This is not just another day in your life. This is a sacred turning point. The heavens are aligning to pour out blessings so powerful, so awe-inspiring, that they will stop you in your tracks and fill your heart with wonder. These anointings aren't ordinary or momentary. They are designed to shift the very course of your life. What's coming will awaken you to truths you've never seen before, unveil experiences that once seemed impossible, and bring into your life the kind of transformation that only God's hand can deliver. Right now, even if things seem quiet on the surface, the spiritual atmosphere around you is alive with movement. Angels are being dispatched on your behalf. The universe is preparing to send waves of restoration, healing, and divine favor into your life. And yet, with all this divine preparation, there is also a loving caution whispered to your spirit. God, in His infinite mercy and wisdom, is urging you to take a closer look at your surroundings, not just the visible, but the spiritual temperature of the people you allow into your sacred spaces. There is someone in your life, someone who, at first glance, may appear harmless or even kind. Someone who has smiled in your presence, shared meals in your home, perhaps even stood beside you in times of hardship. But God wants you to know this. Not everyone who stands close is standing in truth. Some are standing close to gather information, to observe, to mimic, to deceive. This person has been like a living parable, a hard but necessary lesson wrapped in flesh. Their role in your life was not random. They came with hidden intentions, cloaked in charm, and dressed in the appearance of trustworthiness. But underneath, they've been driven by envy, insecurity, and a desperate need to control outcomes that were never theirs to touch. They've observed your joy and felt threatened by it. They've studied your strength and tried to dismantle it. And while they may have played their part convincingly, the light of truth is beginning to reveal the cracks in their mask. God is lifting the veil. He is allowing you to see clearly now, not from a place of judgment or resentment, but from a place of divine discernment and self-protection. This person has shifted like a chameleon, adapting to whatever version of themselves would be most accepted by you. They've worn the mask of friendship, loyalty, even vulnerability, but behind the scenes, they've been weaving false narratives, twisting your words, and sowing seeds of division among those you love. You've welcomed them in with an open heart. You gave them space not just in your physical home, but in your emotional and spiritual home as well. You made room for them in your prayers, in your celebrations, and even in your grief. You've trusted them with your pain, your dreams, and your hopes for the future. And they have misused that trust. They've taken what was sacred and tried to make it a weapon. Without your knowing, they've whispered lies into the ears of others. They've attempted to taint your character, to draw wedges where there was once unity. And yet, with all their efforts, nothing has taken root. Why? Because your life is covered. Your home is protected. Your spirit is too aligned with the light for darkness to dwell for long. You may have noticed small things, moments that didn't quite sit right with you, a comment that felt off, a shift in someone else's behavior that you couldn't explain. These were the ripples of their manipulation, but you didn't jump to conclusions because your heart is pure. You gave the benefit of the doubt. You assumed the best. You chose to love, to believe, and to forgive again and again, and that is not a weakness. It is one of your greatest strengths. But God is saying, now is the time to see clearly. Now is the time to protect your peace. Now is the time to close the door, not in anger, but in strength, not with malice, but with wisdom. God is showing you this not so you can retaliate, but so you can release. You are not meant to carry the burden of someone else's deception. You are meant to walk forward in freedom, in clarity, in the assurance that you are no longer obligated to keep toxic energy near just because of history or guilt or misplaced loyalty. You have been faithful. You have done your part. You've remained true to your values. You've honored your commitments. And because of that, you are now stepping into a season where the divine will separate the wheat from the weeds, where truth will speak louder than lies, where the strength of your character will shine so brightly that every shadow of deception will scatter. The Almighty sees your heart. He knows the cost of your kindness. He knows the sleepless nights, the silent prayers, the moments you felt alone in your own home. But He also sees your strength, how you chose compassion over bitterness, how you chose prayer over revenge. And now He is stepping in. This divine intervention is not just about protection, it's also about elevation. Because what's coming into your life is too precious to be surrounded by those who can't celebrate it. The doors that are opening require pure intentions around you, The blessings being released are not small, they are life-altering. And so, God is clearing the space, not to punish, but to prepare. Your family is being wrapped in a divine hedge of protection. The attacks that were meant to divide will become the very thing that unites you more deeply than ever. The lies that were whispered will be drowned out by truth and love. Where there was once confusion, clarity will reign, and your home will become a sanctuary of peace, joy, and harmony. You are about to experience a level of breakthrough that goes beyond finances or recognition, though those are coming too. You are stepping into a season of spiritual clarity, of emotional healing, of relational restoration. The blessings will be tangible, yes, but they will also be deeply felt in the unseen. You'll notice a shift in your energy, in your peace, in the way you sleep at night, in the way your soul exhales. Financial abundance will flow toward you, not just through one stream, but multiple. What felt stuck will begin to move. What felt scarce will become full. God is not only meeting your needs, He is exceeding them. He is opening up doors you didn't even know existed. Opportunities will find you. Favor will chase you down. Provision will come from unexpected places. And your health, yes, even your body, is about to feel the effects of this spiritual shift. You'll wake up with more energy. Your mind will feel clearer. Your heart will feel lighter. Because when toxic energy leaves your space, everything begins to heal. Your body, your mind, your spirit, they all respond to peace, and peace is being restored. You will begin to trust yourself in ways you never have before. You'll hear your intuition more clearly. You'll act with confidence, not hesitation. You'll make decisions that align with who you truly are, not who others want you to be, and in doing so, you will become the highest, most authentic version of yourself. This is not just about removing someone toxic. It's about reclaiming your power. It's about honoring your worth. It's about realizing that God has placed something so valuable inside of you that not everyone deserves access to it. Your kindness is not a weakness. Your forgiveness is not permission for someone to keep hurting you. You are allowed to protect your peace. You are allowed to choose yourself. You are allowed to walk away from what no longer serves your highest good. And as you do, God will be right beside you, every step of the way, guiding, comforting, strengthening, providing. You are not alone. Not now. Not ever. The Creator of the universe is invested in your well-being. He is orchestrating miracles in your favor. He is aligning the right people, the right doors, the right timing. All you have to do is stay open. Stay faithful, stay ready, because what's coming is holy. It's beautiful, it's transformative, and it's just for you. Soon you'll look back on this moment and realize it was the beginning of your next chapter, a chapter filled with more love than you've ever known, with relationships that are genuine, reciprocal, and rooted in truth, with success that is sustainable, with peace that passes all understanding, with laughter that bubbles up from the soul, with mornings that feel hopeful again, with nights that feel restful and safe. Your home will be a place of healing. Your family will be your anchor, and your future will unfold with divine grace. So take a deep breath, feel the weight begin to lift, trust what is falling away, welcome what is arriving, and remember this: God has always loved you. He loves you still, and He's not done blessing you yet. The best is yet to come.